and good morning. This is your session 3 of guided reading on your White Book brand, and it's the 27th of January. So guys, we are now on chapter 5 and it's called Fanged Feast. You should pause the video now, read it independently, and then I'll read it for you. Father Fan felt bad. Mother Fan's birthday treat was spoiled. Then he had an idea. Again, you should pause it now, read it independently, and then listen to me read it for you. He telephoned Darla Pizza. "And no garlic," he said. Grandpa whipped up some of his best ice cream, and Small Fan and Baby Fan put up fresh cobwebs. Even the weather had changed for the better. "This is the best birthday ever," said Mother Fan. So again, you need to pause this, read it independently, and then listen to me read it. Then the doorbell groaned and the door creaked open. The Fan family licked their lips. Said Mother Fan. "I can't wait to tuck in for a bite." For today's lesson, we are using the Man and Monitor skills. So we are going to be looking at the meaning of words in context and explaining those. So here are questions 1 and 2. I will read these to you, then you should pause the video, have a go at these, whether it be on Teams or on PayPack, and then come back and then look at the answers, and then you'll be able to edit and improve those. Number 1, in the paragraph beginning Father Fan felt bad, find and copy a word that shows that Mother Fan's birthday had been ruined. And number 2, then he had an idea. What does this sentence tell you about Father Fan? So well done for completing those 2 questions. And the answer to number 1 is spoiled. So I was looking for a word that shows that Mother Fan's birthday had been ruined, and it was spoiled, because ruined is a synonym of spoiled. That means it's similar in meaning. Okay, and then number 2, then he had an idea. What does this sentence tell you about Father Fan? It actually tells us that Father Fan is creative and reacts quickly under pressure. So here are questions 3 and 4. I'll read these questions to you, then you should pause it, complete your independent practice, and then come back to look at the answers so that you can edit and improve your work if you need to. In this sentence, Grandpa whipped up some of his best ice cream. The word whipped is closest in meaning to, and you need to tick one of those words. Number 4, underline the word in the sentence below that means new. Well done for completing those questions. So number 3, Grandpa whipped up some of his best ice cream. The word whipped is closest in meaning to stared. So it wouldn't be prepared, mashed, or creamed. I can see why you may have thought that it might be prepared, but whipped up is doing that action of staring it. He's not preparing it for the children, he's staring it up, ready for them. And number 4, underline the word in the sentence below that means new, and the word is fresh. And question number 5. The author has chosen to use the word ice cream instead of ice cream. Why has the author done this? And you've got to tick an option. So option number 1, the author used ice cream because the ice cream yelps out when they eat it. Number 2, the author used ice cream because the ice cream has been made by Grandpa and it is scared of him. Or number 3, the author used ice cream because it is a play on words for ice cream, and use this instead because they are vampires. Pause the video now, complete your independent work, and then come back to see if you've ticked the correct box. Good luck! So the answer to number 5 was tick box number 3. The author used ice cream because it is a play on words for ice cream, and has used this instead because they are vampires. And think about how you'd usually react to a monster like a vampire. You would scream! Number 6, you've got to find and copy a group of words that shows that Mother Fan was happy. Pause the video now, complete your independent practice, and then come back to the video. So the words that show that Mother Fan was happy is, this is the best birthday ever. So this really shows that she's really enjoying herself and that she's really happy. Number 7, the doorbell groaned and the door creaked to open. What does the word creaked tell you about the door? Again, pause the video now, do your independent practice, and then come back to the video to see the answer. Number 7, the doorbell groaned and the door creaked open. What does the word creak tell you about the door? The door is old and heavy. And I was also thinking a bit deeper into this, thinking it would creak open because it's quite maybe an eerie house because vampires live there.